Good morning everyone, and welcome to another Blowdam adventure. Firstly, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. We are planning a trip to the Transkei, and I've got no idea where to go, when to go, or anything like that. So this is actually the start of the adventure. This is the first episode in a series that we're going to be doing about spearfishing Transkei. So yeah, this is going to be I'm going to rely on resources from you guys and from subscribers and from people that's been there. And yeah, so after what everybody does, as soon as you want to do something, you go to Dr. Google, and on Google there's not a lot of info. So me and Evie started planning this trip, or Evan's got a little bit more of an idea of where and when and what to do. But we started planning this trip, and I've always wanted to go. And you see all these videos on YouTube. There's from African Spearfishing Diaries, there's videos of them spearfishing Transkei. There's also a couple of other videos, and you always see these awesome fish that they shoot, white steenbras and poenskop, and yeah, there's the sardine run, and there's all these different kind of fish, and daga, and like they call it a cop that they shoot there. It's not in shoals, but more in caves that they shoot, and it's shallow and it's deep, and you get yellowtail and you get all these different kind of species. But when do you go? So that's the first question that I need to figure out, is when's the best time. And after Google, the results on Google is actually there's not a lot of info. So you get a couple of articles from Ultimate Spearfishing Ultimate Spearfishing, the magazine. There's a couple of, I'll put the links in there, there's a couple of articles there that you can use. Yeah, there's two. I think it's Untangling the Kai or Untangling Transkei, and then there's another one. But yeah, there's two articles in there that does give a couple of tips and a couple of spots and reports on people that have been there. But they don't tell you a lot. They don't tell you where to stay. They do tell you when to go. And then you go and you see a couple of articles on Sealine, a couple of posts where people ask, and as soon as there's a question, all of a sudden everything goes dead. There's maybe a message that will say PM sent, so then it's a personal message. So I don't know why, but everybody seems to hide the info. There's not a lot of info on spearfishing the Transkei or fishing Transkei at that moment. I didn't Google fishing Transkei that much, but on spearfishing Transkei there's definitely not a lot of info. So between the little bit of YouTube videos that I could find and the few articles or posts on the forums that I could find, the discussions, this is our initial plan. So when do we go? The best time, according to all these articles that I read, was the end of the summer or the beginning of the winter. So why they say the end of the summer, beginning of the winter, then you get a little bit of the summer fish, so like your yellowtail and stuff like that, and you may be lucky enough to get the sardine run. Otherwise you get your winter fish, your cob, your poenskop, your cracker, white steenbras, all those kind of fish you get in the winter months. So we are planning on maybe the second week in July, but then also you need to look at the weather. You want clean water. So if anybody's got advice or anybody got a number that I can phone and get in contact with, somebody that can tell us, okay, well, this is a good week to come. I know you're not going to be able to book this like 2 months in advance, but just like a week or so in advance, so that they can say, okay, weather's looking fine, I think you must come on in a week's time. Then that would be awesome. If any in the comments, please give us any contacts regarding that. So then the next question is, where do we go? So we decided that after the info that we got, that Hole in the Wall was one of the spots that we wanted to go. But the info that we got is that Hole in the Wall is a difficult launch site. So the better suited launch site, if you have not been there, would be Umdumbi. So that's our plan at the moment, is to go to Umdumbi. So Umdumbi does have a backpackers. There's a very nice website, and they've got all the facilities, and they've got tents, and they've got dorm rooms, and they've got freezers and all the facilities. So yeah, at the moment we might go to Umdumbi. They've got a nice slip there for a launch, and looks like there's a little channel where you can actually launch. So that might be sorted. Again, if you've got any other advice of where to stay, where to launch, anything like that, please let us know in the comment section. So the next question that popped up is, do we take a boat? Do we go shore dive? Do we take spearfishing gear? Do we take fishing and spearfishing gear? What's the plan on that? Evans does have a very nice skivvy. The problem with the skivvy is that we're only going to be able to take three guys with skipper and 2 guys in the water, and to drive all the way from George is about a 900 kilometer drive to Transkei, so that's a little bit far for just 3 guys. If there is anybody that wants to join us with a boat that is closer, please contact us. Then we don't have to take a boat all the way from here. If there's somebody in East London or PE, or even from Pietermaritzburg, or somebody that wants to come down, please let us know, and then we are more than willing to drive up and share petrol and share cost. But for us to take a boat from here, it's going to be a little bit more, but then we need at least 4 or 5 guys. So we do have the Gecko, and the Gecko has been served us well, and we are used to surf launching with the Gecko, so that's not an issue if we have to take Gecko with. Yeah, so might have to take Gecko with, and I'm more than willing to take Gecko. So that's another question. Are we going to take the boat, or are we going to shore dive? I've got no idea of shore diving there. Never been there. Evan's never been there. We don't have a guide or anything, but I didn't have a clue when I started spearfishing as well, so we'll figure it out. I just want to know that we're at least going in the right direction with this. Then what else do we need to know? Yeah, that's when, where, and what to take with the gear. We've got all the gear and stuff like that. Oh, what do we do with our fish? If we are lucky and we do shoot a couple of fish, does Umdumbi have freezers where we can keep our fish? Can we maybe, is there locals that would like the fish? Stuff like that. What do we do with our fish? The guys that has been there a couple of times, what do you normally do with your fish when you do get fish? Because there's no use in bringing the fish back all this way if we don't have freezers. We do have a freezer that we can plug in the bucky, and we can bring a couple back, but I mean, if you shoot that's only big enough for 1 or 2 of those white stem rust that I've seen on the videos. Yeah, guys, go check out the videos, African Spearfishing Diaries and in the zone fishing. They've got amazing videos and amazing footage of the Transkei, and that's basically what lured me into always wanting to dive the Transkei. So this is going to be the first of many, hopefully the first of many trips. Oh, that's the last thing. Spots to dive. Okay, so if we do go Umdumbi, where do we dive from Umdumbi? I've seen on Google Maps where that little slip is, but do you go right, do you go left, do you go deep, do you go shallow? I've got no idea where to go. So if there's anybody that is willing to help us out, or even want to jump on board and share costs with us, that has been there, or somebody that can send me a personal message with just 1 or 2 coordinates where we can go, so any help would be appreciated. And if you want to see the whole series as it unravels, as we get info, I'm going to document the whole story. Like I said, this is the first episode now, and then we're going to do an episode on the traveling part, and we're going to do an episode on where we're staying, and we're going to do an episode on every single day, what we're doing and what we're doing with our fish, and we're basically going to document the whole thing until we get back in George. So yeah, please let us know. I've got so many guys that actually want to go with that. I don't know what I'm going to do, how we're going to pick, but first come first serve, I reckon. So if you want to know more, please subscribe and stay tuned. We're going out this weekend again. Hopefully there's some clean water, otherwise we might just do another fishing trip. And the fishing trips are not as exciting as the spearfishing trips, but yeah, it's still beautiful. And the place that I am today is called Huang. It's a little gem here in George. It's an estuary. It comes out and it is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, the surf is very big today. I don't know if somebody's got info. There's a little slip, let me see, down there. I don't know if you can get a boat, or that was to get a boat in there, or what the plan was with that. But yeah, that's quite interesting little slip down there. But yeah, it's an estuary coming down. It is absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favorite spots in the George area. I don't come here very often. It is actually a spot where people do come to dive as well. There's a little pathway down from Packelsdorp where you can actually come down and dive. But yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want to see all the whole series unravel. And thank you guys for watching. See you soon.